Hi guys, so today we're going to be focusing on a slow and controlled strength session with a mixture of cardio and strength exercises to get our heart rates up to about 140, 150 beats per minute. It gives us a chance to really slow it down, really focus on the exercises and focus on the technique with regards to some of these exercises. Okay, so we'll do some regressions and I'll also put some progressions in there as well to ensure that there's something for everyone. Now, all the equipment that you need is a mat. Potentially, if you have something heavy, then you can use that. I'm going to use a dumbbell. It's a 10-kilogram dumbbell, so if you've got something similar or anything a little bit lighter, anything a little bit heavier, then you can use that as well. Okay, the format of the session is going to change. We've got a number of different exercises that we're going to complete with about 20 seconds, 25 seconds off in between. So let's get into the warm-up and let's have a good workout. So just throw your arms across your body to begin with. Okay, now roll your shoulders back. And roll your shoulders forward. Okay, and rotate the hips. Back in the opposite direction. Okay, we'll reach across your body. Stretch your lats out. Should be feeling this in the side. Keeping the back leg straight, you're going to reach down to the floor and then squeeze up to the top. Quite quick movements here, guys. Trying to move a little bit fast, just to get the heart rate up. Get yourself nice and warm, knee to elbow. Okay, drop into a nice slight squat, not coming down too far, just getting the knees warmed up. So just a half squat to keep the chest up, push the hips back. Okay, drop down a little bit further, 3/4 of the way now, hips just above the knees. Okay, and try and drop the hips down in line with the knees now. Just warming out those quads, the hamstrings, muscles in and around the knees. Full body movement, really gets the heart rate up. Okay, we're going to drop down onto the mat, onto your knees, and you're just going to go for press ups. So you're going to drop your hips down to the floor. Try and drop your chest down in between your hands. If you need to, bring your knees in closer. Detach your upper body, keep your hips up high. And just press your upper body down to the floor and through. Should be feeling that in the shoulders and in the chest. Should start to be feeling a burn now. And if you can, jump up onto the tops of your toes and finish off with a few more press-ups there. Okay, up onto our feet. We're just going to go for steady heel flicks, and we're just going to move the arms across body, move them any way you want. You just try to release some of that tension that's built up after those press ups. Shake it off into high knees, just really steady. Jumping jacks. Take your time with these. And just punch up, 2 arms whilst doing that jumping jack. Arms across body. Squat jumps. Just do squats. If your knees are hurting, go for those squat jumps, let's do it. Drive through the heels, up as high as you can. Shake it off. Heart rates should be right up there now. Should be quite difficult to talk. Finish off with just steady high knees, driving your arms to the side. 3, 2, 1, and relax. Good. Okay. So first exercises that we're going to do. We're going to do 1 minute, followed by 20 seconds off, followed by 1 minute, 2 exercises. Then we're going to do 50 seconds on, 20 seconds off, 50 seconds on, then 40 seconds on, 20 seconds off, 40 seconds on, and then finishing off with 30 seconds as well. 2 different exercises. First exercise that we're going to do is going to be a squat. Second exercise that we're going to do is going to be a burpee, okay? But these are going to be slowed down. So you'll have a regression to the exercise, progression, etc. So first exercise that we're going to do is just a body weight squat, okay? So you're going to hold the kettlebell, dumbbell, bag of dog food, whatever it is that you have. We're going to go for squats, okay? So we're going to push the hips back, chest up, flex at the knee, drop yourself down, hips in line with the knees, drive through the heels, squeeze the glutes at the top. If you want a regression to the exercise, then you're just going to come down halfway, just do it like so, okay? And if you want a progression to the exercise, then you can just do squat jumps. Okay, second exercise that you're going to do is going to be the burpee. Now, you're going to do it with the kettlebell or the dumbbell. So, you're going to come down with your hands, 1 foot back, other foot back, 1 foot in, other foot in, and then do a deadlift with the weight. Or kick 2 legs back at one time, out into a high plank position, drive the feet to the outside of the hands, landing on your heels, and then into a stand with that deadlift. Or you can do 2 legs back, 2 legs in, into a jump with that weight. So 3 different ways of doing those exercises. We're going to start with the squat first. Really taking your time with this, guys. Here we go. First minute on the squats. 3, 2, 1, let's go. Try and drop those hips down in line with the knees. Push all your weight through your heels. Really squeeze your butt at the top. You're halfway through. So your toes need to be facing outward slightly. Push your knees out in the same direction as your toes. Keep your chest up. And keep that weight in close to your chest. You've got 10 seconds to go. Just a couple more here. 5 seconds. Okay, make that your last one. Good. Okay, 20 seconds off. Then we're going to go into that burpee. You can do it with 1 foot out, 1 foot out, 1 foot in, 1 foot in, or 2 feet out at the same time into a stand or with a jump. Whichever is easiest for you. Starting in 3, 2, 1, let's go. Minute on. So 1 foot out, 1 foot out, in, stand. I'm going to do it like so. But you really just want to take your time with it, guys. Hold that plank for a second, drive it back in, hold that static squat. And then nice explosive jump. Keeping your chest up. Driving through your heels. But you can see I'm taking my time with this. Making sure technique is correct. Getting my heart rate up to about 75%, 80% of its max. Last one. Good. Okay, 20 seconds off. Going back into those squats just for 50 seconds now. Still tough, guys, still tough. Here we go. 3, 2, 1. 50 seconds. Let's go. Remember, you can just come halfway, or you can do a squat jump if you're feeling brave. I'm just going to go for standard squats. Really slow and controlled on that negative phase. Back should be nice and flat. 20 seconds to go. Driving through those heels. Take some deep breaths, guys. 5 seconds to go. 3, 2, 1, and relax. Good. Another 20 seconds off. Going into those burpees. For the 50 seconds I'm going to do this technique now, I'm just going to take it back to the regression. I'm going to do 1 foot out, 1 foot in, okay? 3, 2, 1, let's go. So out, out, hold that plank position, in, chest up, drive through the heels, stand. So make sure as you drive your feet out to the side, your hips are above your knees. Then you want to go into that full stand. Make sure you're quite mechanical with it. You want to make sure you're in the proper body position before exerting any weight through your legs, through your back. So we've got another 5 seconds. Squeeze out one more for me. Good. There we go. 20 seconds off. We're halfway through. We've got our 40-second rounds now and our 30-second round. So it should start to be getting a little bit easier. A little bit of rest, not much rest at all. 3, 2, 1, go. 40 seconds. Let's go. If you want an idea of how far you want to be coming down, you want your elbows to be just about touching your kneecaps. That's halfway. You want about 3 seconds on the way down. 1, 2, 3, and then 1 second on the way up. Deep breaths, guys. One more rep in there, squeeze out one more rep, that's 40 seconds. Good, relax. Into the burpees, okay. Another 10 seconds off or so. For this one, I'm going to chuck a jump in there as well. So 2 legs back, 2 legs in, chuck the jump in there. Again, stick to your level. 3, 2, 1, go. Again, when I bring my legs in, I'm making sure that I'm set and I'm ready to go so that my form's really quite good. Okay. Ten seconds. Last one. And relax. Good. 20 seconds off, back into the squats. 30 seconds this time. Deep breaths. Take on some water if you need it. back into those squats for the final time. 3, 2, 1, go. 30 seconds. Final time. Try and stick to my pace, guys. Stick to my pace. It's not a race. The slower you do it, the better it is for those muscles when you're working for strength. Good, relax. 20 seconds off. Let me know in the members area, guys, what weight you used for this session. Whether it was dog food, paint tin, rucksack, dumbbell, kettlebell, let me know. 3, 2, 1. Last time burpees. 30 seconds. Staying with my pace. You want to land flat-footed so that there's not too much pressure on the knee and you can feel it in the glutes as you come into that full stand. Okay, rest. Good. Okay, that's the first part of our session done. Moving on into our second part of our session now, okay? We're going to work 3 exercises back to back. Okay, what you're going to do is you're going to do 12 reps, one exercise followed by 12 reps on another exercise, 12 reps on a third exercise. Then we'll have about 30 seconds off, 45 seconds off, something like that. And then we're going to work for 10 reps, 1, 2, 3, and then 8 reps, 1, 2, 3. This is an upper body push focus, followed by a little bit of a core focus as well on that third exercise. So the first exercise that we're going to do for 12 reps is going to be push-ups, shoulder tap into a pike. So if you want to do it on your knees, bring your chest in between your hands, knees on the floor, chest in between your hands, okay? Hips down in line with your shoulders, drive up, tap the shoulder, onto the tops of your toes, bring your head down as close to your knees as possible, and then back into that plank position. And then if you can, come down slowly in that press up, and then drop back onto your knees, and then push back up. But if you can do it on the tops of your toes, shoulder tap, pike. Trying to keep your hips parallel to the floor. That's going to be the first exercise for 12 reps. So it's push up, shoulder tap, pike. That's 1 rep. Second exercise, grab your weight. You're going to do a front raise into an overhead press. So I'm going to do mine with the dumbbell. Consists of engaging the core, bend the knees slightly, hinge forward by pushing your hips back slightly. Arms straight, lift up, down, shoulder press, straight down in front of you. Front raise, up, down, shoulder press. Okay? Now with this one, guys, there's not really a regression to it or a progression. Just make sure that you reduce the weight slightly if it's a little bit too heavy for that front raise. Third exercise is going to be a butterfly crunch. So you don't need a weight for this one. It's going to be single leg. So arms wide, bring one leg up, crunch up, and touch your heel of that one leg. Okay, you can do it just like so. Okay, that's the regression. So with the foot on the floor, or you can do it with 1 foot off the floor at all times. So 2 feet off the floor at all times, or you can do it 2 legs. Bringing both legs in and keeping both legs off the floor at all times, or you can do it with your feet on the floor, drive it up, back to feet on the floor, squeeze up. You want to squeeze your shoulders up towards your knees. So I'm going to do a mixture of those exercises First one we're going to do is the push-up shoulder tap pike. We've got 12 reps. Here we go. 3, 2, 1. Let's go. That's 1. 2. 3. 4. 5. Make it slow, make it controlled. Stay with me, stay with my time. 6. 7. Hips parallel to the floor. 8. 9. 10. 2 more. Watch out my elbows. Tuck in nice and closely to my rib cage. Chest comes in between my hands. And relax. Good. So that's 12 reps there. Going straight into our front raise and overhead press. Grab your weight. 3, 2, 1, go. 1. Slow and controlled on the way down. 2. 3. 4. 5. Breathe out as you exert yourself. 6. Make sure you're getting enough oxygen in your body. 7. 8. 4 to go. 9. 10. 11. Last one. 12. Good. Okay, that was tough, that one. Into our butterfly crunch now. 12 reps. Here we go. So that's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Engage that core. Go on. 11, 12. Oh, God. Burn. Okay, you really want to try and keep your shoulders off the floor with that one. You want to draw your lower back down towards the floor, and you want to draw your belly button in towards your spine, okay? That's 12 reps. We're going to have a 30 to 45 second rest. Make sure you grab a little bit of water. Allow the muscles to replenish. Forgot to put music on again, so chuck some on if you find this session a bit quiet. I just get confused when I have music on. Just makes me forget about what I'm going to say next. Here we go. Push-ups, shoulder tap, pike. 3, 2, 1, 10 reps. Let's go. Keep your shoulders over your hands. 1. Nice and wide with your feet. 2. 3. 4. 5. 6. Bring your knees in closer if it's a little bit too hard. 7. 8. 9. Last one. 10. Good. Back into our front raise, overhead press. 10 reps. Here we go. This one's the killer. 3, 2, 1, go. 1. 2. 3. 4. 5. Halfway, come on. 6. Arms straight all the way down. A little bit of a rest. 7. Take your time. 8. 2 more. Last one. Bring that weight all the way up, all the way down to the chest. And relax. Good. That's 10 reps. Last 10 with your butterfly crunches. Single leg. 3, 2, 1, go. 1, 2, 3. Take your time with it. 4, 5. Halfway. Crunch those shoulders up. 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Good. And relax. Take on a little bit more water. What you want to do when you're focusing on that core exercise, or any core exercise, is to do short, shallow breaths. Okay, you never want to do a full inhale or a full exhale, because then you're going to lose that support in and around the muscles, in and around your core, in and around your spine. So try and just speed up short, shallow breaths, and that'll keep the core all in and around your trunk more engaged throughout the exercise. Okay, so we're going into that last set now, 8 reps. "45 seconds off, here we go. Back to it one final time. 3, 2, 1, go. Remember, with that lowering phase of the press up, always try and think about going about 3 seconds on the way down. That'll get more muscle tear and you'll get more toned muscles and you'll increase in strength as a result. That's 4, halfway. Hips parallel to the floor. 5, 6, 2 more. Good, last one. Try and keep the legs straight on that pike. Legs locked out, drive the head in, keep them straight and relax. That's 8 reps. Going into our front raise. An overhead press, straight to it. 3, 2, 1, go. 1, controlled, arms straight, breathe in, breathe out, good. 2, full range of motion on that overhead press. 3, try not to arch your back. Stand straight, stand tall. 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, good, and relax. Again, if you need a regression for that exercise, guys, just lower the weight. You don't have to go too heavy with that one to get a good pump in the shoulders. 8 to finish. Butterfly crunches. 3, 2, 1, go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Try and bring that knee all the way into the head. 6, 7, last one. 8. Fantastic. Good work, guys. A little bit of water. A little bit of a rest now before we go into something a little bit more high intensity, but you can still really take your time with the exercise. I'll show you regressions again and any progressions that we want to do to the exercise, and you can work as slow or as quick as you want. If you want something a little bit more high intensity, get your heart rate up, just work faster, higher intensity. If you want something a little bit more strength based, then you can just do this with the weight, taking your time with it, focusing on your tempo and making sure that you just get as many reps as you want out, basically. So, first exercise that we're going to do is, what we're going to do though first, we're going to do 3 exercises, 40 seconds on, 15 seconds off for 3 rounds. First exercise is bunny hop into backwards high knee. Now you can do this like so. So that's the most difficult way of doing it. Or you can do a normal squat, step forward, normal squat, and then just do standard high knee on the way back. If you don't have confidence that your knees are going to be able to take that bunny hop. The second exercise is going to be mountain climber into spider climber. So you're coming down, shoulders over your hands, up into that high plank position. You're driving your knee forward, out, to the side, out, to the side, out, in, side, side, and out. Now you can do this just in a high plank position on your knees. And what I want you to do instead is I just want you to bring one knee in, out, to the side, knee down, to the side, in, out, to the side, always with your knees on the floor. So that's the regression. Progression is just doing the mountain climber as fast as you can. Third exercise, jumping lunges and jumping jacks. So you can do this with a weight. I'm going to do it with a 10 kilogram dumbbell. So what you can do, a regression first, is you can do it without the weight and just go into a reverse lunge, heels on the floor, reset in the middle, swap leg, make sure you've got a 90-degree angle with both legs, push through that front heel, slightly through the tops of the toes on the back leg, and then go for 2 jumping jacks and then back down. Or you can do it a bit more high intensity with the weight or without the weight. Jumping lunge, in, 2 jumping jacks, jumping lunge, 2 jumping jacks. Always make sure you keep your chest elevated and your core engaged, okay? So, starting off then, 40 seconds, 3 exercises, 15 seconds off in between, 3 rounds, 3, 2, 1, go. Bunny hops first, let's go. On the high knees, try and get them up to hip level on the way back. 15 seconds to go. One more. Okay, and relax, good. So, now going into your mountain climbers and spider climbers. 15 seconds off. Remember, you can do this on your knees, or you can do it on the top of your feet, whichever way you find easiest, or to your capabilities. Let's go. 40 seconds, starting now. Again, we're not going, well for me anyway, I don't want to go quick, because I want to focus on a good, solid contraction of my core, and I want to make sure that technique is absolutely spot on. If I wanted to get my heart rate up a little bit higher, I would just go quicker. But I find doing it this way makes me sweat a lot more. Find it a lot harder. Keep the shoulders over the hands and rest. Good. 15 seconds off. Going into your jumping lunges and jumping jacks. With a weight or without. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, go. 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, 10 seconds, 1, 2, 1, 2, and relax. I say relax, hardly relaxing. Okay, we'll have 45 seconds off again, go back into that second round. Just 2 rounds to go, guys, and then we are done. I can literally feel my heartbeat in my ears right now. So that's a good sign. It's pretty self-explanatory as well. I can hear my heartbeat in my ears. Where else are you going to hear it? Okay, back into your bunny hop, high knee backwards, in 3, 2, 1, go. You can slow it down on the way back if you want, or you can do it quick, or you can alternate each time. Good, 10 seconds left. Keep going. 3, 2, 1, and relax. Okay, 15 off. Mountain climbers, spider climbers. We're nearly there, guys. Let's keep up this effort. Just try and stay with me. Make sure that form's consistent throughout. 3, 2, 1, go. Even though you're slowing it down, you're making sure you spend longer in a more compromised position for your body, which means your body has to work a lot harder to hold that high plank than if you were to do it like this. So really slow it down. How long we got? 7 seconds. Nearly there. That's it, and relax. 15 off. Back into the jumping lunges with a jumping jack. Now I'm going to try and do this really quick, so I'm going to do it without any weight. 3, 2, 1, go. Halfway. Come on. Should be able to release some of the tension in the legs on that jumping jack. 10 seconds. Last one. Here we go. And relax. Oh wow. That's really tough. Okay. Last round then, guys, last round. Bunny hops, backward high knee, mountain climbers, spider climbers, jumping lunges and jumping jacks. One last time. Get ready to go. 30 seconds left. Let's try and make this the best round yet. Quick swig of water, 15 seconds. Again, all these exercises you should be able to do. Okay, here we go. 3, 2, 1, go. Again, remember, you can just do a squat, step forward, squat, slow, high knee backwards if you want to. Just to make sure you're not having too much impact on the knees. Okay, I'm going to slow it down a bit. Make sure I get a little bit more core activation on those high knees on the way back. 3, 2, 1, relax. Okay, mountain climber, spider climber. Here we go. Think about going really, really slow with this one. See how much harder it is than if you go fast. 3, 2, 1, go. Try and stay with my timings. 2, shoulders over your hands. 3, 4, 5, 10 seconds. 6, one more. 7, good. So even though we did 7 reps there, I found that a lot harder than going quick. Okay, jumping lunges, jumping jacks, one last time. Let's try and go explosive with this. You can do it, guys. Stay with me. 3, 2, 1, go. Number 3, chest up. Pull. 5, 6, 7, 15 seconds, come on. 8, 9, 10, one more for good luck. 11, and relax. Okay guys, deep breaths. We're just going to go into a cool down, take on some water, quick sips. Have a sit down if you need it. Make sure you just kick the legs out a bit. Okay, just keep moving. Shake those legs off. We want to get those heart rates down now. Try and get it towards 100 or below 100 if you can. Just keep moving the body. Shake it off. A few dynamic stretches. Legs straight. Reach down to the floor. Let's get rid of any of that tension that might have built up. Okay, let's go into our stretches. You're going to sit down, keep both legs straight, and I want you to reach over to one leg. So start off with your right leg, place one hand on your knee, point your toes towards your head, keep it straight, and try and reach your hands over the tops of your toes. Or you can just keep one hand on the shin, just go down as far as you can. What you need to make sure though is that your leg's completely straight and that it doesn't bend at all. That's bending the knee basically means that you're not working the muscle that you want to stretch. So just make sure you keep it straight and just go down as far as you can. 3, 2, 1, switch legs. Hope you enjoyed it guys. I find that even though you slow it down and you're focusing on more strength base, you can still burn as many calories and you can still get just as good a workout, just as big a sweat on, get your heart rate right up to its maximum, even doing strength exercises. So that's why it's good to do a combination of the two. If you want to be as strong and as fit as you can. Okay. Come up onto your knees. You're going to go nice and wide. You're going to bring your toes in towards touching each other, and you're just going to keep your arms where they are, and you're going to bring your head to the floor, and you're going to keep your back nice and straight. Try and collapse your hips down onto the back of your heels. Three, 2, 1. You're going to come up into that box position, drive your knees in towards each other, collapse your hips down towards the floor, and just arch your back. If that's a little bit too difficult, just come down onto your forearms and just arch your back like so, but just look up at the opposite side of the room and hold. Try and control your breathing. Nice deep breath. Just to bring the heart rate back down. And come out of it nice and slow. Okay, you're going to drive one leg over, the opposite knee. You're going to hug the knee and bring it across your body and try and stretch out the glutes on that right leg first to begin with. Try and pull the leg up your thigh towards your glutes to get an even better extended stretch. 3, 2, 1, switch legs. Over to the other side. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. We're going to come up onto our feet and we're just going to roll our shoulders forward, bring our head, chin down to our chest, push away, really open up those shoulders, feel that stretch in the upper back. 3, 2, 1. You're going to reach up to the sky as high as you can. Just look up slightly towards the ceiling. Deep breath. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. I want you to rotate your torso. Keep your elbows tucked in close to your body. And take your time with that stretch. Allow your head to move with your shoulders. Focus on your triceps. You're going to bring your elbow up behind your head. Try and get your hand down to touch the top of your spine. And just with the other hand, drive the elbow down behind your head. You should feel that stretch in the front of your shoulders and in the back of your arms. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Come on a bit nice and slow. Switch arms. Hold it for another few seconds. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Relax. Grab onto something if you need it, guys. We're going to do our quads. So keep your chest elevated. Drive your hips forward and bring your knee back in line with the other knee. The higher you elevate your chest and the further you push your hip forward, the better the stretch you're going to get on that quad. Switch legs. Now if you find this stretch too difficult, the quad stretch, you can place your foot up onto the sofa and you can just bring the knee down to the floor and then just lunge forward, and then you should really get that stretch, probably even more so than if you were to do it standing up. That's if you find it difficult to lift your leg and grab your leg and drive your heel into your glutes. Switch legs. There we go. Right across there. Right across the quad and the hip flexors. Hold. For 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Well done, guys. Thank you very much for joining me today. I hope you have a great rest of the week and I'll hopefully see you soon.